Hey, what is up, all my social climbing friends? Some of you guys that are new to this channel, you may not know what this style of video is. This is actually going to be a car vlog. I'm actually at an appointment with my boyfriend right now. It is starting to get dark, but I wanted to come on here and I wanted to actually respond to the tea spill and Here for the Tea collaboration that they made about Jaclyn Hill. This was going to be my video yesterday, but we're going to do it today. This is going to be an unedited video. You guys know that I typically highly edit videos and make like really lengthy intros because that's like where my passion is on YouTube. But there was so much tea spill in this tea spill. How appropriate. There was so much tea spill in this video about Jaclyn Hill. Everything all the way back from Sigma brushes through Gerard Cosmetics to Morphe and a little bit of Becca, and I was just blown away. Like, I know a good amount of things about Jaclyn Hill, specifically the things that have happened in the past like maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, but like I had always wondered, my big point that stuck out to me with this whole thing was Gerard Cosmetics. As you guys know, there was a whole thing about Manny MUA and Jen Gerard actually with the Snapchat that Manny put out. Like, hold on a minute. Jen Gerard calling Karina Kaboom-Oakley. I have a whole video about that. It's very, very old. It's like one of the first few videos that I actually posted on my channel. Well, maybe not one of the first few videos, but there's definitely a video there where I actually have the Snapchat inserted and I'm like, is Manny MUA a bully? That's neither here nor there. But what was really interesting to me about the thing with Gerard Cosmetics is you see in the video where they exposed that Jen Gerard actually introduced Jaclyn Hill to Linda Morphe, and from there Jaclyn did collab further with Gerard Cosmetics, and then this incident happened with Gerard Cosmetics and Manny that I was just talking about, and Jaclyn Hill like pretty much made that like a segue for her to break away from Gerard Cosmetics. And I found that that was very interesting because the timelines did not really match up, and I feel like Jaclyn Hill was actually trying to use this as an out to like maybe go with Morphe, because she said she only thought that Morphe had brushes, but she like got swept up in all the eyeshadows that they had and how cheaply they were made, and she didn't understand how they can make such high quality pigments for their shadows. If Morphe's high quality, girl, Pat McGrath is somewhere like rolling over in his grave. And basically like she made this relationship with Morphe. We all know that Morphe and Jaclyn Hill are thick as thieves. Linda Morphe and Jaclyn Hill are like the best of friends. Like, they're inseparable now. I feel like Jaclyn Hill is almost like she should probably change her name to Jaclyn Morphe Hill at this point in time. And you guys know how I feel about Jaclyn Hill. I don't personally think that she's a bad person. I think that she is about her business and she's about her coin. And you guys know, like, as long as you keep it real, that's fine. But I do think that Jaclyn Hill has, like, kind of dedicated her whole life, in a sense, to Morphe. And that's so sad because she could have a brand. She's working on a brand. Why hadn't she just put all her time and energy into, like, making her brand? Because all the success that she's had with Morphe, she could actually have had with her brand and actually made a killer brand. There's a whole bunch of like stuff going around now about this tea spill and Here for the Tea video saying that Jaclyn Hill may get her lawyers involved or whatever. Sam has spoken out and said that that hasn't happened. I actually spoke to Sam briefly on the phone and she was like, yeah, she just basically said that her attorneys are watching her or something to that effect. And I'm just like, if there's nothing to hide, if you honestly don't think that you've done anything shady, there's really absolutely no reason for you at all to be out here making these types of statements and things. But honestly, Jaclyn Hill is a businesswoman. Like, obviously she has made her coin, she has made a name for herself, and that whole Gerard Cosmetics thing like really turned me off as far as like her like loyalties with brands and things like that. Now, as far as like the Marlena and Makeup Geek thing goes, there was a whole bunch of stuff that has been coming out about that. We know that Marlena made her truth regarding the beauty community. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light in here. Not gonna happen. And a lot of people had an adverse reaction to that. Some people were siding with Jaclyn on it, saying that Marlena should just kept her mouth shut. But we all know that Marlena actually had like $1 million worth of stock that Jaclyn Hill basically like just let sit there. I want to say that if I was Marlena and there was like no contract signed and she knew that the deal was off, if you watched the video, you know that the deal was off. Marlena literally said on this stuff, I would have had that up on my website like bam. Now you see in the correspondence emails in this video that they put together that they were going back and forth and Jaclyn Hill was entertaining it, and a lot of people were like, yeah, Marlena should have got a contract. And I'm 100% for that. Like, you can be friends with people, but when it comes to a massive amount of money, when you're talking like a lot of money, like $1 million plus, and the amount of sales that they could have like made and the money that could have like potentially been lost as a business, there should have been a contract in place. Now we see this exchange of emails, and boy was there a lot of emails between these two where Jaclyn was approving shades for the palette, and she basically was putting her stamp of approval on things. And we seen how Jaclyn took literally 2 to 3 weeks to even respond to some emails, and she said she was getting headshots and she was going to be sending her logo, this, that, and the other. Jaclyn basically, she entertained it to the point to where nobody would be profitable from it. Like, she delayed it so much to the point where it was like 9 months out, and like some makeup is only good for a year. And I feel like Jaclyn Hill, in my personal opinion, she seen more value in her collab at the time with Morphe, and she's seen more value in the collab with Becca. So that, honestly, I feel like Jaclyn was really shady in the sense that she strung Marlena along. I think that there's a miscommunication on both sides. Marlena should have got the contract. Jaclyn shouldn't have been shady. And if you watch the video, you see just how much time was taken between the two. And then the thing that really stood out to me about this situation in particular, Jaclyn wanted to know how much money she was going to be making, and she wanted an amends in the contract between herself and Makeup Geek that she was going to be getting like $1 per loose pigment, and then like 12% commission on the palette or whatever, something to that effect. I can't remember exactly. It's been a minute since I watched the video. And to me, like, that lets me know that Jaclyn was in it and she wanted her money. And then even after the fact, she still wanted to know if she would still get money for the pigments if she were to put them on sale. So that really stuck out to me. I'm like, you've basically strung this woman along to the point to where there's no return for her. She spent all this money. You've entertained the fact of this palette, but you are not willing to commit, and you're not willing to sign your name on the dotted line for a product that you've actually helped make. Why would you do that to someone? And that, to me, just came across as like totally shady. There's no way that if I was going, I would never waste somebody's time. That, like, time is money to these people, and I had no grasp on just how much money and time went into this like makeup thing until here recently, especially with this video. I did not know that there was so much correspondence. I thought that basically, like, if you were a beauty YouTuber, you would be like, I want this color, this color, this color, and I want it to look this way, and you could have a palette in like 6 months. No. Like, basically, with this whole thing, like, there's a whole timeline. You have to get, like, all this photography done. You have to have all kinds of contracts signed. You have, like, it's a lot. And they were talking about sending her mock-ups of different, like, palette designs and things. And Jaclyn was just entertaining it and allowing it to go on. Like, I had absolutely no idea the amount of time that went into this. Like, we see Jeffree Star saying, hey, I'm getting ready to make my holiday collection. He'll usually say that sometime in July. So from July to maybe, like, what, July, August, September, October, November. So that's like 5 months or 4 months. So he does it like fairly fast. But I guess when you have everything put together and you have the idea that you want and you're not being held up by people, that's why it doesn't take so long. But I was just floored. This collaboration between Sam and T-Spill was absolutely one of the best videos that I ever seen. I think that the amount of attention to detail was epic. I think that the editing was epic. I think that the way that it was presented was epic. The timeline, it played out just like a documentary that you would see on TV. I think that these two girls have the ability to really make amazing content together, and I'm so excited that they're going to be doing 3 more episodes. I cannot imagine the amount of time that it's going to take them to work together just to put one episode out. Like, I know that Sam and T-Spill had worked like I can't even say the word. Rigorous? That's a word, right? Is that even in the right context? I don't know. But I know that they work very, very hard to put this together, and I feel like the sky's the limit with this collab. As long as Jaclyn doesn't try to shut it down, I don't really honestly see a way that she could shut it down. But you know what? We've all been surprised by things, but I support this. I am so thrilled that two of the biggest drama channels have worked together. That shows that, like, you can make awesome content with another drama channel, and I think that it was just a good match, honestly. Like, you can see collabs between people and they don't play out well, but this was definitely like the entertainment tonight. Is that a good comparison? I don't know. But this was definitely like something that you would see on television, and I was stoked for it. Oh, I'm so gross. But you guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm going to get off of here and try to upload this video. I don't even have a thumbnail for this, but whatever. But I hope you guys have a great day. What day is it? Is it Tuesday? No, it's not Wednesday, because American Horror Story comes on. I'm so excited about American Horror Story. I did one, like, funny thing. Like, it's actually, I think today is like my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. Is today like the 18th or 19th? My first video that I ever uploaded on my channel was about American Horror Story, because I wanted to make like reaction videos to American Horror Story. Yeah, that's crazy. So happy 2-year anniversary to me. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.